Welcome to Fast Tip Friday. This is Amy Bowser-Rollins with Litigation Support Guru. In today's tip, I want to show you how to use a formula in Excel to convert a list of document numbers that you might get into a reformatted version that's easy to copy and paste into a database and search for the documents. So this happens a lot. We have in the legal system, we have Bates numbers and doc IDs and fancy ways that we number all of our documents and the pages of those documents, and they involve prefix, leading zeros. We pad it with zeros so that all the numbers are the exact number of characters. But what happens in real life is that when the attorneys are actually using the documents, they just refer to them as the number that's different. So in this example, you might receive an email, either a paralegal or lit support or just another attorney might receive an email from somebody else in the legal team saying, I need you to pull the following documents. And this is the way they'll give you the numbers. This happens to me all the time in litigation support, and I'm sure it happens to paralegals as well. And I'm sure it happens from partners to associates. It's just, for whatever reason, the attorneys, when they're using the documents, they just use shorthand, so to speak. So anyways, what we need to do, we can't just copy and paste this into a database and search for all the documents. It's not in the database in that format. So Excel can help with this. So I just took this list and I pasted it into this column as is. And then in this column, I used a formula that will concatenate all of the information and also add the leading zeros and pad it so that all the numbers are 6 digits. So I talked about concatenation in a previous Fast Tip Friday, and we'll link to it in this article. So here's how you break down the formula. Text is between quotes, so it says the prefix and then an underscore is in quotes. So we want to attach that or concatenate that to the number itself, but then we don't want the number to just be 62. We want the number to be 0 padded, as we all know in the legal field. So I added the formula here, and then I copied the formula down. I just used the fill handle and copied it all the way down. And then, so now I have the Bates numbers the way I want them to look, but just to make it cleaner, a little cleaner, once you run the formula and you have the formula computing the value, you probably want to have a value that's not formula driven. So what I mean by that is I'm going to copy and paste these values that are being generated by a formula, right? And I'm going to copy them, and then I'm going to paste them over here, but I'm going to use this second option called values. So it's pasting special, and it's values. And now when I click on each one of these up here, it doesn't have the formula anymore. So if I click here, no formula, click here, formula. So these values aren't really there, they're just being generated by the formula. So it's easier to work with them if they're no longer a formula. So you could literally just copy and paste this list into most database programs we have, where you can just search for an entire list of documents by putting each document number on a line by itself with hard returns. Paste the whole list in, click search, and it'll find all the documents. So I just wanted to give you this quick spreadsheet that you could use to quickly formulate or reformat, because this is going to happen to you a lot. You're going to get document numbers like this, and you're going to need to real quickly turn them into something like this. Okay? I hope you can put this to good use.